What's going on, guys? Today we'll be talking about the Apple Milanese Loop, which costs a whopping $279 in Canada. Today we're going to talk about the benefits of the loop, how it's lasted me the past few months, and is it worth the money? Okay, so here's why I love this loop, and I think this might be the only loop that everybody should get. First, let's talk about comfort. I would say this is easily one of the most comfortable bands I have ever worn, and I know everyone says, yo, get the nylon strap, yo, get the trail strap, whatever the case, but hear me out. Let me just cook for a second. The problem with the Velcro one is that yes, it is comfortable, but like when it gets wet, I really don't like that it stays wet on the bracelet or on the loop for a while, and it often takes a long time for it to dry. And another thing I don't like about it is that often what happens is that the Velcro, once you start putting on and off all the time, the Velcro actually loses its security over time. And of course, I've also tried the trail loop, and again, it is also very comfortable, but at the same time, you can't adjust it down to the millimeter that you exactly want. Anyways, the Milanese loop is actually super comfortable, and most of the time I don't even recognize that it's on. It's breathable and waterproof, so you don't get that residual wetness feeling when you're using this, so it dries off very quickly. And the best part is you don't get that stanky smell that you would get from the silicone bands, because I don't know about you guys, like I often used to get these weird smells underneath the watchman, and I know it's not me. Now, on the topic of comfortability, I know a lot of people talk about hair pulling. Personally, for me, I've never really experienced any hair pulling. Now, I'm not a guy that's like a beast with like mad hair, but I do have a little bit of hair on my wrist, and honestly, I've never experienced any hair pulling, and neither of my friends who also own the exact same loop as I do. Lastly, the band has also never unclaps on its own, which makes it very secure and awesome to use in any diverse situation. And you can also adjust it down to the millimeter of exactly how you want it to be on your wrist, which is really nice when you can adjust on the fly. Some days my wrist feels a little bit bigger, so then I can just adjust it and some days it doesn't feel as tight, so I can loosen a little bit. Whatever the case is, it's very easy to adjust, and also I can adjust it literally down to the millimeter. And again, that is actually perfect for people like me who go to the gym often and need to adjust it depending on the exercise that I do. And if you don't know, definitely check out this video somewhere over here when I talk about the Apple Watch 2 in the gym. Now, for spending $279, you would expect this item to be a buy it for life item. So that means it better look like the day you bought it, and it should still function like the day you bought it as well, whether it's 1, 2, or 3 years from now. So honestly, the only spot that I can actually see any wear and tear on it is actually on the locking clasp, where often my locking clasp is resting on the table or any hard surface. Luckily, this is a spot that nobody can see, and honestly, I don't even like think about it either, so it doesn't really bother me. I know it's there, and you can only see it in like a specific reflection, but at the same time, nobody can really notice it and nobody can really see it. But of course, this is like good for you guys to know, since you're going to be the one spending $279, and we're talking about if this is worth that money. So yeah, keep in mind, it's just barely noticeable. That's the only wear and tear that I personally have seen on it. It's just good for you to know. Coming back to the question, is the band worth it? Honestly, call me crazy, but I 100% think this band is worth it, and the only band that you should be getting in the first place. Now, if you're like me, I am someone who often buys something that's the best quality, that's a buy it for life item. And I think this suits that exact expectation. Because seriously, this band has met every single expectation I've had, considering that I use it for fitness, considering I use it to go out during the day, and have never had any issues, especially when it comes to the quality of life of it being comfortable on wrist and adjustable on the fly. And it doesn't smell bad, and it doesn't have any residual wetness on it, which is really convenient. And honestly, I think it just looks sick. Like with any outfit you're wearing, all black watches often look just really good with anything you wear, and nothing is better than a blacked out watch. Anyways, that's it for this video, guys. I really appreciate you watching. I told you that I would make a watch on the Milanese Loop, because when I was buying, I was thinking to myself, man, there's not more reviews about this watch. Like, how does it perform in the gym? How does it perform outside? Does it last over time? So yeah, I'm here to tell you that it does last over time. And again, if you guys like this video, got some value out of it, make sure you subscribe, and comment, drop a comment, whatever the case is. If you made it this far, you might as well subscribe at this point anyways. I'll obviously provide more content like this, so if you like this kind of content, make sure you follow, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace!